2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Simmons dishes to Howard. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. On the wing, Green. No good on the triple.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G. A great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Herter, no good. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Capella trying to free himself up. Yep, that one goes. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simmons against Young. Simmons passes to Howard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young up top, guarded by Simmons. Young against Simmons. Puts it up from 12. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Pass to Howard. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Hawks passing it around. Here's Collins. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
Hunter kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Capella. Young trying to break free.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Curry wide open. Drills it from outside. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter. And it's Gallinari missing.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Here's Korkmaz. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 50 seconds left in the first. Feeds to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Young. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Tobias Harris. And that one's good, Maxey.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Williams. 76ers getting the bucket. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. Fernando, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. "12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Here's Okongwu. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Williams. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the 2.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Snell, defended by Thibault. Snell, no good.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Knocked loose. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Okongwu's shot is good.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Now, here's Maxey. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. Now, here's Scott. He's covered closely. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Gallinari finds Williams. Off target with his 3.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Now, here's Thibault. Guarded closely.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Here's Gallinari. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Gallinari's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Here's Maxey. The shot's good. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bogdanovich left side. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Williams looking around. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And here's Maxey. He has 6. Now the pass to Thibault. Left side, Scott. Pass to Thibault. Here's the floater. Comes up empty down low. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Back to Scott. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gallinari. Makes it off the glass. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10" frame.
And it's Thibault in the corner. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And Atlanta has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Williams passes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. And stolen by Howard. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Atlanta as they end the second quarter on a 14-6.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 3 assists, and this Hawks team still... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Green. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the power forward position. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Left side Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Howard in the post. Capella's there. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Philadelphia with the ball, and Simmons kicks to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 5.
This speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. Collins finds Young. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Simmons. Here's Howard. Out to Harris. Goes back up. They get it back. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Howard.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Simmons against Young. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And a wide open look for Simmons. No good with the triple. Atlanta leading by 10. To the middle. Over to the left wing. Hunter, no one around him. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Curry. That 3 off the mark. Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Collins passes to Hunter. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Harris. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Hunter with it, working on Howard. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, Collins. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers trail by 10. They grab their own miss. Harris kicks to Simmons. There's the feed to Howard. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Molinari comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry. Back to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Gallinari. Here's the 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lou Williams is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. He has 6. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen. That's nice hustle at the court. I mean, a nice pass to reward that hustle.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the inside. Pick off in midair. Maxey passes to Harris. Over Gallinari. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Bogdanovic hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovic has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Here's Maxey. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 6. And we'll be back with you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Bogdanovic, also Lou Williams out there. Tony Snell is out there with Okongwu. And it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Williams. Seven-foot shot. He kicks it to Okongwu. Clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Bogdanovic passes to Snell. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
That free throw missing. Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Maxey. He's off on the second. Down low. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Fernando, the pass to Snell. They double him with Green. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. On the wing, Green passes it to Howard. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The pass to Okongwu. Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Fernando. The tray. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Kept alive. Out to Harris. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Okongwu with it. Harris is there. Feeds it to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. In the corner, Snell with it. Here's Fernando. He's guarded by Howard. Fernando can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 6. Curry trying to break free. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Curry.
Wow, becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Simmons. Inside, out to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
Young left side. And he gets the whistle. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Young with no one around. Got it!
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
The drive by Simmons. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. That one misses. So it's the Hawks now. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Here's Herter. From deep three-point range, it's money from deep. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just
everyone. Thanks for tuning in to... And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Harris. Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the 2 guard. Now here's Howard over Jordan. Howard misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now the 76ers with it.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. Well, he is tailor-made for the catch-and-shoot game. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Curry on the wing. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Howard finds Green. Back to Howard.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan. Just tremendous defense. Uses his length to alter that shot.
Irving's shot is good.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And the rejection by Curry.
How about the effort from Seth Curry? If he's blocking shots, wow, what a lift for his guys.
Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound. And Green is right there.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Curry against Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's Curry. Harris. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Harden against Simmons. In the corner, it's Harris. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Irving against Curry. Nets passing it around. Here's Harden. Kicks to Aldridge. In the corner, it's Harris. A 3-pointer, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Harris, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here is Harris. Here's Aldridge. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Harden against Simmons. Here's Howard. And he converts the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 3 and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
And it's sent back by Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Aldridge, the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Now, here is Harden. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry passes to Howard. Another shot puts the move on, and it's good on the way in. Howard's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got his second bucket.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And so both teams trading. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scott, and it's Korkmaz at the power forward. And that one's good, Maxey. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. And that one, good.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Shot from the low block, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Harden. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And stolen by Thybulle. Outside, Green. The pass to Griffin. Over Scott. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
So it's Brooklyn now. 76ers getting the bucket. Harden, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Thybulle can't get it to go. Nets trail by 8. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Brown the pass to Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here's Milton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Green, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Outside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And a wide open look for Irving. And the 3 off target.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Brown outside. To the paint, and stolen by Howard. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Harris. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Simmons. And it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into it. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
We got DeAndre Jordan. Aldridge out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Jordan. A second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Philadelphia leading by 7. And it's Simmons penetrating. Out to Harris. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Harden dishes to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He has 7.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
The drive by Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Now the feed to Howard. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Offensive rebound. And here's Harris from the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
The drive. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. He
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 17.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Simmons inside, guarded by Harden. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Aldridge. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it. Here is Harden. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. .131 left here in the third quarter. And Curry, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now, here's Maxey. 10 points for him. Down low, it's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. Here's Luwawu. And a miss there on the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
From deep. 76ers with the new shot clock. And another shot. Thybulle kicks to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. A floater. Curry's shot is off. Nets trail by 5. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Luwawu gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And they pick up 2. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Brown outside. Off the mark. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the 76ers, Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz at the 4 slot. The rebound by the Nets. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Irving's shot is good.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Now, here's Maxey. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Thibault. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Irving looking for an opening. They kick it out to Green, and so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. Philadelphia also making some changes. Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And on the way from Irving for 3. And the Nets miss again.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Harden, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, because of his frame, Dwight Howard is so problematic for the defense, gets to the foul line.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Aldridge comes in for Jeff Green. Irving from long range. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Milton the pass to Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The 76ers leading by 7. And here is Milton. He kicks to Howard. Good fight by Simmons.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Harris against Green. Harris dishes to Irving. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Harden has a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got 22.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Simmons passes to Milton. Green breaking loose. And again, it's Ben Simmons. 20 points for Ben Simmons.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And here is Irving. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Simmons looking around. Offline with his three. Irving, a good look. Misses the shot. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Howard. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now Howard, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Curry passes to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now here is Harris. Howard kicks to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Here's Giannis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Green. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Green against DiVincenzo. And Green with the basket on the assist by Howard.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Holiday. Lopez outside. Pass to Middleton. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. It's good.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here is Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Simmons looking it over. They kick it out to Green. Teardrop shot, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. The layup missed. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Outside Curry. Back to Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Giannis outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Simmons against Giannis. Simmons on the wing. Howard trying to free himself up. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Takes it from 10. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. He's got 6.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Simmons with it to the inside. Howard finds Simmons. And the basket is good. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Maxey. And it's Scott in at the 5, roaming the paint. On the wing, Milton. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Milton. To the middle, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 4. And here's Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Scott. Here's Milton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Outside, Scott. Now, here's Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to Scott. An easy 2 points on the layup. Scott's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And the pass to Tucker. Back to Holiday. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Middleton left side. Back to Tucker. Middleton outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Middleton, beyond the arc. And the Bucks miss again. Philadelphia leading by 10. No one near Curry as he lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Harris. Outside, Green. Pass to Howard. Back to Green. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Giannis against Simmons. He dishes it to Green. Passes to Howard. Lopez with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Now the pass to Harris. Fires the 3. They get the rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Forbes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at full forward. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's Simmons. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Howard. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fast break, Milwaukee with the tip.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Outside, Simmons. Inside. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Simmons.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And that one goes long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. And the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got 6.
Keep on running if it's working. They haven't been slowed up at all here on their fast breaks.
Harris, right side. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Here's Giannis, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. And Simmons kicks to Green. Howard trying to free himself up. Bank shot, no good. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Here's Connaughton, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Dishes to Howard. Harris against Holiday. Green in the post. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. To end the drought, Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
He's off on the first. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Pass to Maxey. And the layup falls. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Korkmaz. Korkmaz has got his first points of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Forbes checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Eibel's checked in. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket for Middleton. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Maxey passes to Scott. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Maxey. Tries again. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Bucks trail by 7. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harris is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And the shot is good. Portis has got his first points of the game.
Pinpoint pass from Holiday leading to the field goal. He always keeps his head up off the pick and roll for chances like that.
Maxey passes to Harris. Got a hand on it. And slam dunk by Harris.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Holiday surveying the floor. Swiped away. Now the 76ers on the break. Feeds it to Harris. That one goes. Count it. And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Portis in the post. Harris is there. Misses in close. The 76ers leading by 9. Thybulle finds Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Now Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Portis. Over Harris. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Maxey passes to Harris. Great D that time from Portis.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Middleton looking it over. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Maxey passes to Harris. Good work there as it goes. Harris has got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Passes it to Portis. Good, nice job down low.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Philadelphia leading by 9, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So both teams changing it up here. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Simmons with it. The feed to Harris. Back to Simmons. The dish to Howard. Holiday with the block.
Get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here is Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from the baseline.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
That shot wide open.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. From deep. Offline. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for... And just about to get underway as the starting five. The NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then it's Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the power forward. Collins finds Capella. Shot clock at 6. Young laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got the opening bucket of the night here for Atlanta. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 1 minute into the first. Young passes to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Collins. Young for 3. Rebounded by Howard. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Rebound by the Hawks. Herter passes to Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Curry, the basket good off the assist from Simmons.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Young left side. Out to the wing. And there's the pass to Capella. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dwight Howard.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Curry. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Green. Hunter, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Howard against Young, and it's sent back by Howard. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. Hunter, no one around him. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Green.
And what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
Now here's Williams. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Simmons. 7 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Williams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The drive by Simmons. Can't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Snell, that's good.
How about the quick draw jumper from Snell? I mean, defense doesn't get a chance to contest it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Simmons inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. No good from Simmons. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. And Okongwu slams it in.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Missed inside. And for the 76ers, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Thibault finds Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Three-pointers, Snell. The shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz, and he goes in for the dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
There's Snell. Korkmaz grabs the miss. And up the floor again, the 76ers running the floor. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Snell. Lays it up off the glass. Snell's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia.
Checking in for the 76ers, Ben Simmons.
Pass to Capella, down low, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Right side, Green. With the teardrop, good, and Curry gets the assist.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
There's 1:47 left in the first half. Young, right side. Can't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Howard finds Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Curry. Harris, good. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Young. He doesn't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Harris. And the 76ers tack on two more.
Oh, such an efficient scorer. You know, you give Harris these opportunities, he'll punish you from there.
Here's Young. And it's sent back by Howard. .51 seconds left in the second quarter. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Capella. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 11 points.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Young outside. Here's Capella. Kicks to Hunter. From deep three-point range, he can't get it to go. The 76ers lead all alone, and it's Green with the jam.
Running the floor beautifully in transition. I like when Green makes himself a target.
Young against Simmons. Tries it from the top of the key. Count the basket. Young's got 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Simmons. He's got 11. From outside the arc. That shot is off. That will count. That shot off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. To watch Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 assists. And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Howard in at the 5. Baseline J on the way. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got his third bucket of the night. The Hawks trailing. Young with the ball. He's got 11. In the corner, it's Hunter. From deep, Collins. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
He is smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
The drive by Simmons.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Back to Young. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Here's Curry. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. A second chance effort. And a wide open look for Simmons. And the 76ers get it back. And Howard with the second chance points.
At times, Howard overwhelms you on the boards. You got to put a body on this guy when shots go up.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harris against Collins. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Simmons. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And he makes that one. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Goes back up. Simmons with the defensive effort. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. The Hawks trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Collins looking around. And it goes down 2 points. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Simmons with it. He's against Young. Shots good by Simmons.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Young outside. To the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's a minute left to play in the third. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got his first points in this one. Young against Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Over Young. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Harris has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. Young outside. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Maxey. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore, a tough one.
For Philadelphia, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Okongwu. Lays it up and banks it in. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Maxey, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. 76ers ahead, up 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And now the 76ers on the break. Milton kicks to Howard. And here now is Thibault. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Williams looking around. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Maxey. Tries again. To the middle from 8. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And the 76ers lead by 11. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Now here's Maxey. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Williams. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Now Milton. Harris kicks to Milton. 5 to shoot. Howard. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You got to like the game of Bogdanovich. Really skilled at finding space inside and using it.
On the wing, Milton. He dishes it to Howard. And he banks in the layup. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Outside Williams. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Danny Green, he's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David.
He's known as a three-point specialist. I mean, Green is also an excellent perimeter defender, a great role guy who plays within himself.
And Young kicks to Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Simmons with it. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Williams passes to Capella. Young outside. 2 points. That one goes.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Simmons. Outside for Curry. That three off the mark. Williams inside. Young with no one around. Frames it from downtown.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That was a fun night of basketball. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks for...
All right, David, thank you. So the next starting five. We've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green in at the power forward. And for the 76ers, Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. Then it's Green. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. Good on the bucket. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Harden missing again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Curry. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. And a wide open look for Irving. Misses the three. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Howard kicks to Harris. Over Green. Harris, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
A deep three from Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Here's Curry with the three. Green with the rebound. The Nets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Outside Irving. Fires from 14. Again, Irving missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Shoots the three. Irving can't get it to go.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Harden against Simmons. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here is Harden after the Sixers pick up 2. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Irving dishes to Jordan. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good, Irving.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Curry against Irving. Dishes it to Green. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Simmons slams it in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Irving for 3. And the Nets miss again. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They kick it out to Green on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Curry can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Here's Simmons. Off on the layup. And so it's Philadelphia bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have been. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Korkmaz. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Nets passing it around and stolen by Scott. Here's Korkmaz, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Nets trail by 12. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game. Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And stolen by Scott. Thibault on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now, here's Maxey. His three-pointer's off the mark. Brown feeling it out a bit. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 10. Milton finds Thibault. Back to Milton. Thibault with the ball. Griffin's there. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Aldridge has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The 9-foot shot, and that one's good. Thibault.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the basket by Harden.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Harden, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And finished off by Scott.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Right side, Aldridge. Shoots over Scott. Aldridge can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Maxey, and good that time.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now Harden. Happy to see that one go in after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And here's Maxey. He dishes it to Scott. Pass to Maxey. Some solid defense from Aldridge. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 10-point game. Here's Claxton. Nice move. Brown finds Aldridge. And it's good for 2. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Aldridge. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. Their mission to dominate early. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nets trail by 10. So for Brooklyn now, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward. The kick out to Irving. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Simmons against Harden. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll play.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Howard, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir, get it out of here.
Nets trail by 12. Harden kicks to Irving. And the rejection by Curry. Here's Harden on the wing. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now the 76ers on the break. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Irving. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, the point guard position, when you have a score-first mentality, as Kyrie Irving does, it puts such pressure on the defense.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Harris. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one back.
Count it. He's got 8.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving. Here's Jordan. He gets it in there. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Up top, Curry. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 5.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. They get it again. Pass to Milton. Takes a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Harris is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris passes to Korkmaz. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Irving from long range. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. That's tipped and taken away by Brown. Well, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Harris, right side. Tries it from 9. And the shot goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Now, here's Maxey, covered by Irving, and it's slammed in by Howard.
I'll tell you, running the pick and roll to perfection right there is Dwight Howard. Nice, strong roll to the cup.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Kyrie Irving.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And that one's good, Maxey.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Irving, and it's blocked. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Makes it off the glass. Harris has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Here's Irving. And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Griffin with the steal. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Brown's got his first 2 points.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Now, here's Maxey. Kicks to Howard. On the wing, Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
Note their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo!
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. For 3, Harris, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. NBA's most historic team, and they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. And for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 4-man position.
And for a guy who once had few, if any, dribble drive skills coming into the league, you have to like Green's aggressiveness.
Simmons against Holiday. Inside, here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here is Holiday. Loads it up for Giannis.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Simmons looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
And stolen by Harris. Here's Green. The rebound by the Bucks.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Shoots from 12, and he can't bank that one in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Simmons. Oh, wow!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes.
Holiday against Simmons. Lets it go. And again, the Bucks miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
From deep, Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
A great floor awareness says that Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Now here's Curry to the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Harris finds Green. Holiday against Curry. Launches a 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Ben Simmons. The shot's good from Forbes.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Outside, Scott. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Milwaukee in the lead. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Korkmaz. He gets that one. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Middleton right side. Pass to Forbes. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Middleton looking it over. Clock at 6, and the shot goes down.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
And a wide open look for Portis. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by 1. Live. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. Korkmaz is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. Forbes the pass to Portis. Bucket is good. Portis has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Bucks. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Down low, here's Thybulle. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Out to the right wing. Korkmaz passes to Thybulle. Feeds to Scott. It's rebounded by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Now here's Thybulle. T right on him. Basket good. Scott's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here is Forbes. Passes to Connaughton. There's the lob to Portis.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thybulle, the pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Middleton on the wing. Puts up a three. Connaughton. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
59 seconds left now here in the second. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. From deep, Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Curry with some nice D. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point game.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Harris inside the line. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis. And that does it for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Curry on the wing. The pass to Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Hey guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. He can't get it to go. Good tee by Howard. The drive by Green and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Holiday trying to free himself up. Lopez, no luck. And now Philadelphia on the break. And then Simmons slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that. kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Over Green, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Middleton's got his second bucket tonight. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Pass to Milton. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Middleton. Maxey passes to Howard. Milwaukee with the rebound. Holiday, no one around him. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Maxey. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. On the wing, DiVincenzo. .146 left in the third quarter of the game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Holiday with it. To the paint. Crafty move. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers lead. Howard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Simmons, and the rejection by Giannis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. The kick out to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Passes it to Maxey, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Goes up, and Holiday throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. And here we go, the Bucks running again in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. And Howard, here we go. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Curry against Holiday. And it's Thybulle in the corner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bucks leading by 5. Now here is Holiday. To the left side wing. And Tucker kicks to Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. That one falls. Portis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Curry dishes to Green. And stolen by Portis. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Outside for Simmons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks leading by 7. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The pass to Portis. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Harris. Tucker, the pass to Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Curry, and the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got his first basket.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
And here is DiVincenzo. Over to the wing. Here's Forbes. Connects from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 10.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Right side Holiday. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The 76ers trail by 8. The shot by Curry, no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks leading by 8. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Holiday dishes to Lopez. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Holiday inside the line. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Stolen by Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Outside Holiday, pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Off target from outside.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? And Tobias says, I'll take you home.
11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Holiday. Here's Middleton, and so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard... David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Bear.